Hello, I hope we are all well. Therapist Mwende here again to talk about mental health. Feels nice to tell people, especially the adolescents and the young people, about mental health. Feel like I just have something to say about mental health. So, everybody talks about mental health and therapy. Yeah, everybody. I went to see my therapist, I'm on therapy, but nobody talks about the telltale signs that an adolescent is experiencing mental health challenges like anxiety, stress, depression. No one talks about their signs and symptoms. And so today, here and now, we are going to talk about the signs and symptoms that an adolescent or a youth is experiencing some mental health challenges. And for your information, these signs might go unnoticed. Yeah, might go unnoticed. And it's a challenge, and it's a call to all parents to be intentional about parenting, such that in case an adolescent or a youth changes in their behaviors, their physical health, their way of thinking, their social life, you are able to capture that as soon as it happens, such that it does not catch you by surprise that, my son or daughter is going through something. So, let's get into the signs and symptoms that adolescents are experiencing mental health challenges. We've said that the signs usually appear in emotions, behaviors, physical health, thinking, and their social life, how they socialize with others, how they interact the one-on-one with others, behavior, they can be some disruptions of sleep, some change in behavior, like they are no longer interested in things that they were interested in. So let's get into the emotional warning signs that an adolescent or a youth is experiencing mental health challenges. What can they present with? Number one is persistent sadness and frequent crying. Yeah, I've come across you adolescents or youths, whenever they are cautioned or taught something, they are sad. But they just cry. They are not able to cope with certain things like changes, major changes, like they have been moved from one school to the other. They just want to cry. Irritability, anger, and mood swing. You are talking about something, and this adolescent is irritated. He or she displays outbursts of anger and mood swings. Today, they are okay. Tomorrow, they are not talking to you. Feelings of hopelessness and worthlessness. They say some things like, I'm not worthy. I have failed the family. I would have done better. Feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness. I'm not worth continuing living here. Excessive fear, worry, or anxiety. I've come across adolescents or youths who are anxious always about something bad is about to happen. They are not quite sure. They cannot place a finger what that's about to happen, but they are anxious about something, huh? Yeah, those signs, those emotional signs. You see that those signs as a parent, you see that should click that your daughter, son is struggling with some mental health issues. Let's move to thoughts. An adolescent or a youth who is struggling with mental health issues like anxiety, stress, or depression, they always talk about wanting to die. Oh, I want to die. If I die, you bury me where? Oh, I don't want this during my burial. And you are like, huh? Why? Why is this talking about death always? I'll die by hanging, I die by suicide. And September being Suicide Awareness Month, studies have shown that 1 in every 10 youths or adolescents are having those thoughts of ending their lives in one way or the other, either through drugs or hanging. So, parents, let's be very intentional with our daughters, sons, adolescents, and youths. Expressing feelings of like a burden. I'm a burden to this family. I no longer represent your beliefs, values, and goals. I think I should just die. I would have done better. Such. Writing or posting in their social medias, yeah, like TikTok, FB, about death. Oh, I want this kind of coughing. I want such and such a person to sing. Don't want eulogy. I don't want things, such things. Let's go to behavior. What behavior change can a parent see in an adolescent or a youth and know that they are experiencing some mental health challenges? Withdrawing from friends and families. Adolescence, we've seen in our previous podcast that it's a time where a lot of emotional connection happens. And adolescents tend to want to have connection with other adolescents or youths, especially of the opposite sex. So if you realize your daughter, your son is withdrawing from his friends and also family, whenever you are talking about something serious as a family, they are not where to be seen, then that is a call for an alarm. Loss of interest in activities they once had used to enjoy. Say like somebody used to enjoy following others in social media, posting, but they no longer do. It's a call for an alarm. Aggressive or risky behaviors like substance use or fighting in schools. Fighting. Your son is always fighting with his peers. Your daughter is always fighting with her peers. And you are like, why? Something is wrong somewhere. Sudden drop in motivation. See, this adolescence has this energy, full of energy, but suddenly they are no longer there. Something somewhere is not okay. Academic and school performance. This is where teachers come in now. Hi, teachers. Declining in grades. Your daughter was an A material, but suddenly shifting to D. Yeah. Skipping schools. or avoiding